fine. I'll just follow the rules.
It's probably better if you come in.
That's what I thought, because your eyeline's going to be a bit
Yeah.
strange.
Stay 1.5 grand.
Yeah. All right. A tough season and a very last minute that they got the win, but there were heaps of positives coming up from that game. A really good performance that you guys put forward.
Oh, I think again, we're mostly pretty happy with that, and it just shows again, I think, what type of spirit we have in this team to defend our line like we did there in that last 15 or so minutes, and I nearly jag it there. That final decision, certainly, obviously could have gone one way or the other. It was a pretty tight call, and unfortunately went to the Rebels.
You spoke about this earlier, something that we've talked a lot about, but being on the road and having the guys put a performance like that just shows how tight they are. Having the season that we've had, that shows a lot in the squad and the potential for the squad. Yeah,
certainly. I mean, our opposition today have been on the road like us, and there's a lot of respect there for them because we know what they've had to endure also. But it just brought us together even tighter. I won't walk away from this tournament and scratch my head and think that things didn't go right in certain areas, because it didn't. We've been each week we're prepared exceptionally well. It has been challenging when you train at different fields not used to, gymnasiums, not having loved ones around. So it brought us together even tighter, and it's a credit to the players and how they responded to hurdles along the way, and to go out and perform like they did each week. It's amazing.
I think it starts at the top. We're pretty lucky in that, obviously having Matt Hodgson and Sambo, leading from the front there, and create that environment where guys, it's not a distraction, it's more of a focus point. And I think it's a real credit to Sambo, Hodjo and the coaching staff there. They really set the platform for us as players, and it's we could go from there and focus on our game and everything that comes with that. So it was never an excuse for us, but it certainly had its challenges, and I think we responded to those as a group really well.
I think what you guys have really shown throughout the competition is the potential that we have and the ability to have 5 teams in Australia. That must be a huge confidence boost for you guys to be able to say head held high that we've demonstrated that.
Yeah, I spoke about this a little bit earlier in the week. I think we had upwards of 20 Super Rugby debutants in our squad alone, and it just shows that what we were doing the previous 2 years to be able to develop players to step up to that level is really successful, and that Australia does produce enough talent to sustain 5 teams. If you look at the number of players playing in Europe and Japan and overseas, there's definitely enough quality there and enough numbers. It's just about being creative as a sport and probably as a country with the tax system to try and combat some of those overseas clubs and being competitive in that space. So really happy with what we've done as a club over the last 2 years to get to this point. Disappointed we didn't get the results that we probably worked hard for and deserved, but I think this will be the making of this team and this club moving forward. We'll definitely be better for it.
There were some big moments in today's game. Marcel and Bronard's 50th, Bronard scoring a try, and Dom Hardman getting his Super Rugby debut as well. How do you think Dom went going on?
Yeah, look, he came on at a pretty important moment of the game, about 15 or so minutes there, I think, from memory, and we're also trying to get out of our 40-metre area. Some crucial scrums there, and I thought he scrummaged exceptionally well. And I think around the field he's also very good. He's got a huge amount of potential, Dom, and it was great to see him get out there and go so well.
And Ian, for you, you've played quite a few games with Marcel and with Bronard, so it must be pretty great to be able to be there for this moment for them.
Yeah, very special moment for both those guys. Was lucky enough to come pretty much at the same time as both of them and to watch their journeys, and as both as players and as people has been quite special. Marcel's, both of them are married now to Perth ladies. They've got little families there, and on the field to watch them grow and blossom. Brainard into one of the most dynamic back rowers in the country. His name's been mentioned obviously for national honours in the media there, which is quite exciting. And then Marcel, a guy that sort of, you know, when he first came over to Perth, said rugby was a bit of a journey, and he was using it to see the world. And he's been here 7 years now. Played for his country, USA, captained his country, gone to a World Cup. So, yeah, really special moments. Sad we couldn't get them the win, but you know, these are the moments you remember as a player and the ones you want to play for. And you know, I certainly think our effort and character did them proud. We just wanted to get that result for them to celebrate, you know, everything coming together.
Thank you. That's it.
Beauty.
Thank you.